Welcome back to Explain America. This is your host, Kyle Becker. $2,000 checks could be in the mail if the Supreme Court sides with Donald Trump, as is to be expected. One of his cabinet members is attending these hearings and says that there is a promising development at the nation's highest court. And Americans, well, you could see the benefits of one of Trump's biggest policies. But before we get into this story, please like, share, and comment at Explain America. Join us. We appreciate your support for common sense journalism. Now, the controversy about Trump's tariffs is being heard in the U.S. Supreme Court. And there have been developments that suggest that Trump will get a victory, that he will be decided to have the authority to pursue these tariffs in the interest of national security.
We are going to win the case. It's pretty clear. I sat in the Supreme Court. We're going to win the case. But the fact is the president has all sorts of policies and tools throughout. He's got tariff rules of 232 in my department. He's got 301. He's got 338. Tariffs are going to be a part of this administration's national security and national economic protection of the American people. But we are going to win the case. So you can worry about the backup plan, but you're going to watch the Supreme Court back this president, because this president has proven that he can protect America, and IEPA is protecting America. So we are going to win this case. You heard it from me. I feel confident. I sat through the case. We are going to win.
But one of the agenda items that has been attached to these tariffs is sending dividends to the American people because of the tens of billions of dollars that these tariffs are netting the U.S. Treasury. Now, since Trump announced his Liberation Day tariffs in April, tariff revenues have climbed sharply from $24 billion in May to $28 billion in June, and now $29 billion in July. So total duty revenue has reached $215 billion in fiscal year 2025, which ended in September on the 30th. Now, this goes to the Treasury Department's Customs and Certain Excises Taxes report. So as of October 1st, the U.S. has collected $40 billion, and that's according to the latest numbers published by the Treasury Department. One trade representative, Jamison Greer, dismissed concerns that issuing a one-time payment of $2,000 to some Americans will fuel inflation. He said, quote, "This is not some kind of ongoing new welfare program or something that would exacerbate inflation," unquote. He added that while he expects American families to welcome the checks, he doesn't see the payments as changing the nation's overall macroeconomic picture. So what do you think about the U.S. government sending checks to the American people instead of taking them from the American people? I think it's a refreshing concept. I would love to see more money come from Washington to Americans instead of vice versa. So weigh in with your comments. We always appreciate you watching at Explain America.